The Cleveland Browns travel to Cincinnati to face their division rival Bengals on Sunday. Cincinnati is installed as a 5.5-point favorite on BETDAQ. 42.5 is the total in this game. Two great defenses here. That's why we see a low total like 42.5. Cleveland 5th in the NFL in total defense, meaning yards allowed. Cincinnati 4th in total defense. Neither one of these teams have been great offensively. Now, the Bengals have been better offensively, and they have more. They have some talented skill position players. A.J. Green, a top 5 wide receiver. Giovanni Bernard, an exciting young running back. Benjarvis Green-Ellis, also a steadying force in that backfield. Jermaine Gresham, excellent pass-catching tight end. It all comes down to Andy Dalton. Is he good enough? Now, Dalton has shown flashes this season. He's had some great games like 3 weeks ago when the Bengals hung 49 points on an excellent New York Jets defense. But for most of the season, Dalton has been average at best, and the Bengals offense has been average at best. Cincinnati currently 17th in the NFL in points scored, even though they scored 49 3 weeks ago. And as we said, Cleveland has been playing very well on the defensive side of the ball. So don't expect a whole lot of points in this situation. Now, Cincinnati has been banged up on defense. They're missing their best defensive player, defensive tackle Geno Atkins. He'll miss the rest of the season. So will cornerback Leon Hall, who's the best player in that secondary. Linebacker Ray Maluga will be back in the coming weeks, but he will not be playing on Sunday. So Bengals will be without some of their best players on that side of the ball. But Cleveland, not very good offensively. They just don't have a whole lot on that side of the ball. Chris Ogbenaya starting at running back now. Jason Campbell, a career backup, is the Browns starting quarterback right now. Campbell's played all right since he's been in the lineup, but just not sure he's going to have a whole lot of success against the Cincinnati defense that has been playing well, even though they've been without some of their best players. Listen, the Bengals have lost their last 2 games, but it hasn't been because of their defense. That unit has played well in games against Baltimore and Miami. Both those games were on the road, so I do expect them to play well at home against the Browns. That's why I do lean towards Cincinnati here. I expect a low-scoring game, so under 42.5 might be a bet you want to look at, and certainly the 5.5 points might make me a little uncomfortable here. If you're willing to sort of bite the bullet and risk a little bit more money, you might want to look at Cincinnati on the money line. But I like Cincinnati minus 5.5 more than I like Cleveland plus 5.5. Just feel like the Bengals have a little too much on offense. Feel like they have more than Cleveland has. And even though at this point the Browns might be slightly better defensively with the losses that Cincinnati has sustained on that side of the ball, just don't think that Cleveland offense is going to move the ball very well in this game. Think Cincinnati will be able to top 20 points, and I think that's going to be enough to cover 5.5. So I do have a Bengals lean here.